No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. This place isn't too crowded. Gives me room to hang around and think for a bit. Better take advantage of that. Nothing's changed today either. American weapons. They came ashore during the air raid. They're enormous. Must be over 30 meters tall. Instead of wheels, they move on long leg-like appendages. Quite a terrifying sight. Like something out of hell. You can hardly see any stars in this era. Though I have to say, the city lights are a sight to behold. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, hiding behind all those elaborate curtains. That Sentinel. It's what brought me here. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert. But I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. But on that day, at that moment, that fantasy became a reality. Electromagnetic rounds are offline. Output's dropped by 50% in both electromagnetic battering rams. There are just too many of them. But I'm not about to just sit here and die. I still have 2 minutes before I hit my operating limit. Might as well give it everything I got. What the hell? reached its operating limit. Where am I? The air raid. Everything was just on fire. All these giant towers with glass windows? What the hell's going on? The last thing I remember is being surrounded by those new American weapons and... No, it can't be. I've heard about major US cities. These high-rise buildings are common. Was I captured? And they got my Sentinel too? They must have done it when I lost consciousness. Brought me to the mainland as their... No, wait. If the Sentinel just reached its operating limit, then not very much time could have passed. But this view says otherwise. It's not my homeland. Somehow, I ended up on US soil. If that's the case, fine. I guess this is where I'll die. But I'm not going down without a fight. I'll face the enemy, even without my Sentinel. The Sentinel. This is bad. The Sentinels are top secret. It can't fall into enemy hands. The enemy cannot get their hands on the Sentinel. That's the kind of issue that becomes a national crisis. But what can I do? I can't activate now, let alone initiate self-destruct. I need to slow down and think things over. I should probably go lie low until the Sentinel recovers. But not because I'm afraid. My country, my little sister. I'd give my life for them at the drop of a hat. But I have to be smart right now. And that means waiting for the Sentinel to be up and running. Now that I have a plan, I'd better move fast. I should get out of here before American soldiers show up. I'll stay out of sight until it's the right time to move. Everyone here appears to be Japanese. But something's off. These signs show both kanji and the English alphabet. Ashitaba Printing, Ashitaba Bank. Why are they named after my hometown?
You want to stop by the arcade?
Sure. The one at Sun Mall?
Nah, the one at Joyland. Let's go try out those big new Sega machines that came in.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but their language doesn't sound foreign to me.
Did you see him in last night's episode? Yeah. Oh, he's so amazing. Right? I watch everything he's in.
Female students. Though that's quite a bit of exposed leg. It almost seems like a different dialect, but it's definitely Japanese. So many cars. Where in the world am I? This isn't America. It looks like Japan, but everything seems off. This is all just a terrible dream. Right? Right. It's nothing to worry about, just my brain acting up. That's why my surroundings appear to be different. We knew what the risks were going in as Sentinel pilots. Professor Doji made it all very clear to us. That's right. This has happened before. I experienced a similar illusion during the Sentinel sync test. He's wearing a boy's school uniform, but appears to have a girl's haircut.
Huh? The hell you looking at?
This one has a particularly strange hairstyle.
Hey, you trying to get your ass kicked?
It looks like I've finally gone crazy.
You wanna see crazy?
Hey, stop!
Where am I? What is this room? Hold on, I think I remember. Some guy with weird hair hit me with his bag. This doesn't look like a detention facility. Either I'm still seeing things, or someone removed me from the Sentinel. Whoever it was brought me to some kind of lab. A box-shaped Technicolor projection device. The Sentinel has its own spatial projector as well. But that's highly confidential military technology. It's about baseball. I'm not in a military base, am I? It's a calendar. 1985? It's all in my head. It's just an illusion. Foreign phonograph records. Takatoshi-san used to let me listen to his. Why are there so many records here? There are way more than I saw at the Hijiyamas. Math, modern Japanese. Lots of textbooks lined up here. Japanese history. So I really am still in Japan then. This can't be right. 1945, the year of Japan's unconditional surrender. Surrender? We lost the war? 1945. That's this year. August 6th. Atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. 140,000 killed. 3 days later, second bomb dropped on Nagasaki. 70,000 killed. All from just 2 new American bombs. What is this book? 1951, US-Japan Security Treaty signed. 1964, Tokyo Olympics? How far does this go? Wait. What did that calendar say? $1985. It has to be fake. When was this printed? It says here... 1985. Could it really be?
You okay? Here.
It's so cold.
That's all that was in the fridge.
Wow.
Not a big fan of soda, I take it?
Some kind of carbonated beverage? I had ramen once at a festival in Tsutsuji, but I was just a kid. Who are you?
I'm Shu Amiguchi, and we're at my apartment in Kamazumi.
Keitaro Miura. So, how did I get here?
I called a taxi and brought you over after you got knocked out.
So you helped me?
Guilty. You know, you really pushed Ogata over the edge. He was already pissed from being chewed out. If he gets in trouble one more time, he's getting suspended. Be real nice if you two could work things out peacefully.
I need to know one thing. What year is it?
What? Afraid you got knocked into a coma for the last few years? Relax, you didn't get hit that hard. It's still 1985, all right? You haven't missed a day.
This is it, all right. Though, it's a far cry from the school I remember. So he was just playing the part of Kiriko Doji. I don't know what he's up to. But if I help him, I can save our homeland from this war. Now, I don't know if he's here or not. Still, I should go around the back. Keep a low profile. This building had just been finished when I knew it. Now, well, it's certainly seen better days. It feels like just yesterday. I walked these very halls to pick up Keitaro. And now, 4 decades have passed in a blink of an eye. Like a fairy tale. And this young lady would be?
Oh, that's Kiriko-chan. She came to us from Tokyo. I'm Kiriko Doji.
Why, Miss, you're stunning. My name is Takatoshi Hijiyama. I'm going to remember this day forever. Because it was the day you came into my life.
You're a funny guy. But you seem pretty incredible yourself, Takatoshi-san.
No. I don't know about that.
So what's got you all bashful and smiley in here?
Kiriko-san. I mean, Okino.
You really are a funny guy. You could have just taken a nap at my place. I didn't think you'd come running after me.
I'm not about to let you get away from me.
I showed you my hideout. Why bother trying to run now? Still don't trust me, huh?
I want to know everything about what you're trying to accomplish.
I see. Well, fair enough. The question is, are you even going to believe me?
I've already learned for myself that time travel is real. At this point, nothing surprises me anymore. No more secrets. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to stop the apocalypse. A force is already on its way here to destroy the world. And they've got more numbers on their side than we'll ever have.
What are they?
I'm not really concerned with what they are. What I want to know is, why are they coming? The answer is in something called the decode. Let me try and break this down for you. There are other humans with modifications like you and Miura-kun. And they're beaming out these signals calling the destroyers here. Even though they have no idea.
How do I even respond to that?
See? I knew you wouldn't believe me.
That's not what I said. I just don't know how to imagine the scale of this. An apocalypse? This other threat you said the Sentinels were meant to fight. Are you saying it's them? These destroyers?
They're a huge threat, all right.
And these people with modifications, like me, they're calling them here? But weren't those implants only added so we could pilot the Sentinels in the first place?
Well, I made the Sentinels, sure. But I'm not the one who modified all of you. There's too many unknowns with the Interlocutor. That's what I'm looking into.
So there are other Sentinel pilots beyond Keitaro and I.
A whole lot of them.
So this interlocutor?
It's like a little network of tiny machines. It has to be implanted into your body.
So what do you want me to do now?
Everybody's supposed to be in class right now. You'll stick out if you're on school grounds. We can't have you wandering around where staff can see you. It'd definitely be a liability for me, at least. There'll be more of a crowd when lunch period rolls around. Until then, you should hang out here.
Sleeping face down on a school desk can't be good for my neck. Okino. Still no sign of him. Destroyers, yakisoba pan. Noodles stir-fried in sauce, enfolded in sweetened bread. I don't trust much in this post-war world. But if there's one exception, it's my yakisoba pan. Do I go outside? No, wait. Okino's instructions were very clear. He told me to wait until noon. But I can only waste time napping for so long. Sentinel. So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all, even one of its computers was so far beyond what we knew. It's quiet outside. Maybe everyone's still in their classes. I'm trying to avoid being seen here. So I'm not supposed to go outside, but... Come on, Takatoshi. You can't just let Okino tell you what to do. I can't wait any longer.
Kuwabe-kun!
Oh, Fuyusaka-san. What brings you here?
You weren't at your desk, so... I thought I'd check outside. Are you waiting for Amiguchi-kun?
Well, trying to.
More dream talk?
I'm sure that's what he'd want to do. But I just want to play games. I thought I'd ask to hang out at his place. You know, I've been thinking. I know we just met here at school, but it doesn't feel like it's for the first time. Have we met somewhere before? A long time ago?
I don't think so.
Oh. Fuyusaka's here too.
Amiguchi-kun.
Did you have another dream?
You guessed it. It was crazy, man. I was in this tank thing with legs, walking around, beating up monsters.
Were you watching some sci-fi B-movie before bed?
So you've been having dreams like that all this time?
Oh yeah, especially lately. You too, right, Karabe-kun?
Mine was about a UFO. I went back in time using the UFO's transmitter. I have dreams like that all the time. But in my case, I think I'm too easily influenced by movies and stuff.
Why did you come here anyway? Don't tell me you're interested in our dreams.
About that. The truth is, I've been having weird dreams too. It seems like they might be related, so I thought I should talk to you guys about it.
Oh yeah? What kind of dreams?
That dream you just told us about. You know, the tank with legs? I saw something similar myself.
For real? Hey, tell us more about that dream.
I think that was you in my dream, Amiguchi-kun. The riverbank looks so empty. There's no Century Tower. This must be before it was built. I went back 16 years. Looks like I'm the only one who made it. Were Jiro and Okino-kun unable to escape? This must be around the time I was born. And I'm all alone. What am I supposed to do?
Bridge. Did I make it back? Hold on! You're Chihiro Morimura, am I right?
Who are you?
I'm Tetsuya Ida. I was sent here by the future you to the year 2089.
The future me?
She asked me to find you on Sumire Bridge 16 years prior, and tell you about our battles. We'll defeat them this time for sure. It's getting noisy. I don't want to get caught. Let's get out of here.
What about that thing? Are you just going to leave it here?
Don't have much choice. Gonna need it eventually. I'll worry about it later. For now, though, I think it's best you come with me.
So basically...
You mean...
But then that means the dream is...
Really?
Huh?
A student's duty should be to focus on their studies.
You mean...
This kind of hanky-panky has no place here.
Really?
Not that that girl wasn't cute, I suppose,
basically...
but clearly she has no eye for men.
But then that means the dream is...
Really?
So basically... It's not like that. It super is, though. You think so? Even Iori knows. Did you see him? That boy was so cool. Was he? Does he even go to our school, though? Oh, please.
There. That has to be... I can't let myself get spotted now. Okino would probably never let me hear the end of it. That's...
You the one? Said you'd be waiting here around now. Even stuffed a letter in my shoe locker, right?
Yes.
Shit, she's cute. Okay, so, what's this about?
I like you.
Seriously? You? Me?
Yes.
Kisaragi's bullshit was starting to get to me. Maybe I'm kind of a stud after all.
What? No! Kiriko-san! That rat bastard! You don't go for another fella's girl!
Huh? What's your problem?
Hey! Put him up!
Hold on! Oh, jeez.
Did I just...
I can't believe you, Hijiyama-kun.
This is... I mean...
Don't tell me. You were jealous.
Of course not. I'm sorry for hitting him. You can like whoever you like. It's none of my business.
Where's this coming from? You think I like him just because he's a guy? Actually, you couldn't have picked a better time. This works. Nenji Ogata secured, despite complications. Now, help me get him into the old school building.
False pretenses or not, that confession really got to him. Even knocked out, he's still blushing. I almost feel bad for him. So, that confession was just so you could analyze him, then?
Why else would I do it?
Destroyers. So he's implanted with the same technology as me? He's going to destroy the world?
He's sending signals to the things that will. At least I thought he was. Something's off. Nenji Ogata here is not transmitting any kind of command signal. Looks like the decode signature has been changed. That's bad. Now I'm gonna have to check everyone's individual codes. More work I don't need.
What changes if you can figure that out?
We save the world. Or find a way to do that, at least.
Don't we have the Sentinels? You said you created them to save us all.
That's right. But we've already thrown 19 Sentinels at them and lost. We need a bigger game changer than 1 or 2 Sentinels. That alone's not gonna make a difference. You did your homework on the Pacific War. You get it, right? When you're up against numbers like these, what can you do? The Sentinels are meant to be a last line of defense. There, we've got a clue. But I can't access it from this side. He might be the only one who can. So, where does that leave us? Morning, Hijiyama-kun.
Okino? What's going on?
I looked at Nenji Ogata. He didn't have anything for me. But I took a look at your code. And I have to say, it's been very thought-provoking.
Untie me this instant, or I swear, I'll...
Why are you getting so worked up now? This isn't all that different from the old days in the factory lab. Just the two of us, enjoying some quality time, right?
What? Even if that's partially true, things are different now. Untie me before I really get angry.
Well, that's weird. You sound like you're mad, but these numbers don't lie. You're actually kind of enjoying this, aren't you? Being all tied up at the mercy of your crush? You're such a perv, Hijiyama-kun.
Stop toying with me!
Well, why don't we see what's really in your heart?
What the?
Whoa, you really can't stop thinking about me, huh?
Don't be ridiculous!
I get it. You're lying to yourself. All to protect your self-image, right? But you can hide all you want. Your physical data gives it away.
Don't lie to me!
Fine. Why don't we take a deeper look?
Stop!
Wow, this really says it all.
Stop it! Stop, please!
Did you see that, Usami-chan? It was that kitty again! I don't see it. Must have taken off already. After this, you wanted to go to the record store, right? Yes! You must really want that new idol group's album. Well, you know the lead vocalist? He looks a bit like Amiguchi-kun. So what? Jeez. Man, all the guys at school suck. There's not even one you might like? Are you sending your love letter, Miura-chan? I don't know. My fortune said bad luck this week, so... I see. Confessions take a lot of courage, huh? Iori-chan. Sorry. Don't mind me. Whenever I think about him, my heart starts racing. It's like love at first sight. If I said that, would he laugh at me? About Amiguchi-kun. I heard he's not joining the basketball team. What a shame. He's so good at it. Back in grade school, he played soccer. But one day, he just got bored and quit. You guys knew each other back then? Yeah, in 4th grade. Na-chan too. We were in the same class. You should get a 4-leaf clover, Iori-chan. Huh? It's a love charm. I saw it in a magazine. If you include it in a love letter to your crush, your wish will come true. Uh-huh. And what was it last week? Put a photo of your crush inside your pillow? Miura-chan's my good friend. She's gentle, kind, loves talking about romance, even though she's shy with boys. Let's see. Now, where were we? Being in love is wonderful, Usami-chan. Even just watching from afar. It's like your heart's wrapped in a warm blanket. Maybe, but come on. Have you seen how the guys react when Morimura walks in? Let's just say they're not looking at her eyes. She does have a nice figure. I can sort of understand. Usami-chan sits at the desk in front of mine. She has red glasses, braids, and seems a bit weird, honestly. As for guys I like, I think Amiguchi-kun's handsome. That guy's shallower than a cookie pan. You've got a strange taste in men, Miwako. That's mean.
Goto-senpai's pretty cute too. He has a lot of secret admirers, even some of the third years.
Yeah, I'll pass. Romance aside, I'm still hungry. Let's get more treats. Good idea. Where should we go?
I'd love to go back to that one place.
Let's get sweets.
It's a hot day today. Why don't we get soft serve?
Nah, I'd rather have crepes.
Let's let Iori-chan decide. The soft serve place just got a new flavor in. Which one do you want?
Crepes?
Soft serve? I wonder what it tastes like. Don't you want to try it, Iori-chan?
I agree with Usami-chan. Crepes sound good right now.
Then that's that.
Let's go! You didn't get your usual? Chocolate banana, right?
Double strawberry was half off. I have to try it. Yum!
Let's see. How is it? So many strawberries.
Crispy edges, lots of cream.
You know, what if I got the tuna in mayo? I could have fed it to the cat.
Hey! Cats can't have crepes. I actually have cat treats with me. If you want to feed him, give him those.
So you're the one who's been feeding them? Jeez, Miwako. I'll keep that in mind next time I see one. Thanks, Miwa-chan.
I'd love to go back to that one place.
Their stuff was pretty good. At this point, we've hit up most restaurants in town.
Oh, man. Did you see that, Usami-chan? It was that kitty again.
I don't see it. Must have taken off already. After this, you wanted to go to the record store, right?
Yes!
You must...
Heart's wrapped in a warm blanket.
Maybe, but come on.
Hey! Hey! Miwa-chan! Over here! Oh, one moment. I'll get the treats. He ate the whole thing!
They're very similar, but... I think the one at school looks slightly different.
So there's more than one.
You got a good look at the one at school, huh? At the front gate with Kurabe? Oh, you saw that?
Oh!
That guy's kind of weird, don't you think? What were you talking to him about? It was... It's only 8:10 a.m. Behold, Iori Fuyusaka, genuine morning person. It's not so bad if I put my mind to it. Oh, kitty! Early cat gets the mouse, huh? Oh, he's sleeping.
Good morning, Fuyusaka-san.
Shh! Quiet!
Huh? Oh, a cat. looks just like a stray I've seen by my house.
Maybe they're siblings. Kurabe-kun, do you still have those dreams?
Yeah, sometimes.
I have them too. You know that one you talked about earlier? With the UFO buried underground?
UFO?
Iori! Morning.
Usami-chan! Good morning.
What were you guys up to over there?
Oh, just looking at a cat.
Hey, can we talk a little more?
Okay.
Megumi?
A UFO, huh? What happened in the dream?
Juro,
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried with you all by yourself. If something were to happen to you,
Juro, stop. I'm flattered you feel that way. But I can't think about this. Not now. I don't want to leave you hanging.
No, I get it. I don't know what got into me. This is no time for a confession. It would only make things more complicated. But listen, when this is all over, I'll talk to you again. Promise.
There it is again. Were you able to find the source of these tremors?
Okino-kun. Remember the kaiju that were immobilized? They're starting to collapse. The tunnel is blocked. We'll need to find another route to the surface.
There's no use rushing. No one's left up there anyway.
You don't have to say it. So you remember. I'm so sorry. About your mother.
It's okay. Our work here is a good distraction. I'll check the terminal over there. This one block of data is still being analyzed. It's been 3 days and it's only at 1.2%. That's unusually dense. Still, the system's logical structure, it's not so far off from our own. Was Okino-kun right all along? This could be a relic of an ancient civilization. I wonder what this is for.
Something incredible, surely. If you asked me for my best guess, I'd say it's a transmission device. In other words, a teleporter. Don't give me that look. Hear me out. I actually found some associated data.
Come on, you've taken quantum mechanics. Transmission of matter isn't possible.
That's what our science says. We can't assume that alien technology is bound by the same constraints. If my theory is correct, we've got an explanation for the disappearances. Including those of your parents, Morimura-san.
Guys, come take a look at this. The analysis took some time, but I found this.
What is that?
The map. This relic is enormous.
It's 30 kilometers in diameter. And the whole thing's underground, right beneath the city.
It looks like a giant saucer.
Fascinating. So this isn't just any alien facility. It's a buried UFO.
We're only 300 meters from the surface. This facility is huge. How could it have never been discovered?
It's not likely. Rather, it may have been intentionally hidden.
A government cover-up of alien life. Sounds like a movie from the 20th century.
Those monsters on the surface. Are they trying to unearth this UFO?
Just what are they after?
It may have something to do with this. It's a data signal being emitted by this facility as we speak. What does it look like to you?
This is...
A countdown.
It started when the kaiju came in contact with the mainframe. Since then, the clock's been ticking.
So when the countdown reaches 0, what happens?
It may be related to the gravity wave abnormality.
Do you think it might launch?
Let's just continue the analysis. There's no time for what-ifs. We need to find out what's going on.